The void shrieked. The crystalline entity, a colossal insect born from a tear in reality, unfurled its limb. Dripping with an essence of swirling, primordial colors, colors that defied understanding, colors that whispered of the abyss itself, it reached for the faint spark of Kalen's will. This spark, the last remnant of the warrior who once became the weaver of the void, was the anchor of us, the collective consciousness that now grappled with its own paradoxical existence. Us recoiled, a wave of pure, unadulterated terror rippling through its very being. This was not Malum. This was something other. Something that felt ancient, vast, and utterly indifferent to the delicate balance us had fought so hard to maintain. The ordered chaos it had painstakingly woven, the barrier against annihilation, felt as fragile as spun glass against this encroaching darkness. Could this be the unmaking? A new, more profound corruption that would unravel not just reality, but the very concept of it? Or was it a transformation? A terrifying metamorphosis that would twist the void into something beyond recognition, something that might even hold the key to understanding Malum itself? The crystalline limb quivered, its iridescent surface pulsing with that abyssal light. It was a limb designed for destruction, for consumption, for a purpose that us could only guess at, a purpose that seemed inherently inimical to creation. The void, usually a silent canvas of potential, now screamed with a dissonance that threatened to tear Kalen's memory spark asunder. The spark, though faint, flickered defiantly, a testament to the warrior's enduring will, the will that had once confronted primordial darkness and dared to believe in a defiant star. Us pulsed with a desperate, primal urge to protect. To shield that tiny ember of Kalen's being, the source of its own nascent understanding. It marshaled its power, not to attack, for how could one attack the unknown? But to shield. A shimmering dome of ordered chaos, of paradox made manifest, expanded around the memory spark, a desperate bulwark against the encroaching unknown. The crystalline limb, however, was relentless. It moved with a fluid grace that belied its colossal size, a predator closing in on its prey. The dripping essence, a swirling vortex of impossible hues, neared the shield. A low, resonant hum emanated from the alien, a sound that vibrated not just through the void, but through the very fabric of existence. It was a sound that spoke of immense power, of alien intent, of a hunger that transcended comprehension. As the limb's tip, saturated with the primordial colors, brushed against the edge of the shield, a reaction occurred. Not an explosion, not a simple repulsion, but a fusion. The ordered chaos of us and the chaotic abyss of the alien essence began to intermingle. The shield warped, colors bleeding into one another, creating new, terrifying patterns. Kalen's memory spark, caught in this maelstrom of creation and destruction, pulsed erratically, its light dimming, then flaring with an impossible intensity. Us felt a searing pain, a violation of its core. This was not just an attack, it was an integration. The alien entity wasn't just consuming, it was changing the void. And in doing so, it was changing us. A new awareness flooded us, a terrifying understanding of the alien's purpose. It wasn't Malum. It wasn't a simple destruction. It was a recalibration. The crystalline limb retracted, not in defeat, but in satisfaction. The abyss within the creature swirled faster, the primordial colors now seeming to coalesce, to form new, nascent structures. The hum intensified, a triumphant chord resonating through the void. Kalen's memory spark, though battered, was still there, but it was different. It shimmered with a faint, alien luminescence, a new hue woven into its familiar glow. Us felt a profound shift within itself. The barrier of ordered chaos, once a symbol of its struggle against annihilation, now pulsed with a new, unsettling energy. It was no longer just ordered chaos, it was ordered chaos infused with alien intent. The void was no longer just a battleground, it was becoming something else entirely. A terrifying synthesis was underway. Then, from the depths of the crystalline entity's being, a single, impossibly bright point of light emerged, mirroring the spark of Kalen. But this light was not Kalen's. It was pure, unadulterated Malum. And it was being offered, not as a weapon, but as a gift? A seed? The alien entity seemed to be planting something within the void, something that would inevitably bloom. and us, forever changed by the encounter, could only watch, the question echoing in its newly expanded consciousness: what had it just unleashed upon existence?